Hello friends, today we will learn about Cannizzaro reaction. Let's take start. So first we will learn about alpha hydrogen. What is alpha hydrogen? So let's take an example to understand this. This is an carbonyl compound. Okay, so it's our functional group. Okay, so this carbon we called alpha carbon, and this hydrogen which is surrounded by a alpha carbon is called alpha hydrogen. So Cannizzaro reaction says we have to take an carbonyl compound which don't have any alpha hydrogen. So we will take an compound where the alpha hydrogen is absent. So first condition is our without alpha hydrogen. Okay, so let's take some example. So this is an formaldehyde or any kind of aromatic aldehyde. There is no alpha hydrogen. Okay, so the next condition is we should take concentrated potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. Basically this reaction needs highly basic medium. Highly basic medium. So let's start our reaction. So the general reaction is like that. Two molecule of methaldehyde will take place on this reaction in the presence of concentrated base. And this reaction, this product will be an alcohol and acetate, methyl acetate. Okay, so as we know, if we oxidized a carbonyl compound, it will make acid, and if we reduct an carbonyl compound, it will make a alcohol. That means aldehyde oxidization, so it make acid, carboxylic acid, and if we reduct, then it will form alcohol. Okay, so here alcohol and this is acid, carboxylic acid actually. So we can say that here this reaction is all about oxidation and reduction. Okay, so let's see its mechanism, how this reaction will happen. Okay, there is 2 steps in this reaction. Step 1, so here a molecule of formaldehyde will take place with a base. As we know, there is an polar or partial negative charge in oxygen atom and partial positive charge in carbon atom. So this hydroxyl group will attack on this carbon, and here there is a pi bond and a sigma bond between carbon and oxygen. This pi bond will break and this pi electron take this oxygen because oxygen is highly negative. So then the reaction, okay, this negative charge because this pi electron take by the oxygen and this hydrogen here and this hydroxyl. Okay, so now this compound will react the another molecule of formaldehyde. So step 2. Here this formaldehyde. Okay, so as we mentioned before, this oxygen is highly negative and this carbon is highly positive. So this oxygen take its pi bond on itself, pi electron on itself, and this carbon will attack on this hydrogen, and this hydrogen will come out with this carbon. And here their oxygen is here, and here the oxygen have this electron, this pi electron. So this pi electron the oxygen give on carbon, and between carbon and oxygen bond, so there will form a carbon oxygen double bond. Then the OH itself and the let's see these two hydrogen and this another hydrogen. So there is CH3, 3 hydrogens, and this carbon, this is this carbon, and this oxygen take an pi electron on itself. That's why there is a negative charge on this oxygen. This oxygen attack on this hydrogen. Okay, so then the reaction will happen. This oxygen take this hydrogen, and there is from a acetate. Okay, so this is the end of our mechanism. If we take sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, then this is happen sodium acetate or potassium acetate. Okay, thank you. Hopefully you understand this. If you don't, please watch this again. Thank you.